You had said you had placed orders with everybody that you wanted to do business with, right? Now,
Because I did business with them.
right, but
I
that's what I'm
just
saying.
wanted
So,
better business.
so my question is like, what would you say to somebody that doesn't have a lot of capital? Should they even attempt wholesale, or should they save up? Is there a certain amount that they should save up to kind of go in a little bit? Because I know, like, look, I started retail arbitrage with $8 selling books, right? We talked about
Yeah.
how cheap books were, but I know wholesale is like a different animal. So, is there like a recommended amount you think people should start with, or is it similar to retail arbitrage where they don't need much?
I think it's a compounding thing, to be honest. I would, if somebody like, I already had people in my life. Obviously, if you have some type of success, like where I'm from, I don't know nobody with a college degree. I don't know nobody with no type of success or anything. They all work jobs. Anybody I know that's doing anything, I do have one person in my life growing up, my brother-in-law who was owned his own roofing company. That was successful, but I didn't know nobody doing nothing, you know. But so there was a book called "The Power of Broke" by what's his name, Damon John.
Okay.
That's where I learned like about like the USPS envelopes and all that stuff. That's like the power of broke. When you're like, if you think like you're broke, you'll find resources and stuff. You know what I mean, to help you get to what you need.
Yo,
So it was like, yeah. So it was like, you know, with. So what I'll say is I use books. I just say if like don't touch that money. Just pretend like it's not there. Like what you're really investing in at the end of the day is yourself with all that. And like when the first thing I sold was on eBay. It was a book, right? I made 25 cents at the end of the sale. 25 fucking cents. And my initial thought was, what the fuck? Fuck this. But then I thought, like, I swear to God, I got back in my Pathfinder, my 98 Nissan Pathfinder. And I said, all right, I created 25 cents from A to B. I did this and I made 25 cents. How do I make $1? You know what I mean? Then I made $1. Then how do I make $5? And then how do I make $20 doing this? And, you know, the wheels start turning. It's like the most important thing is not how you start, or it's not what you start with, it's how you start mentally. It's like if you could start gaining like a positive thing, like realizing that any business, not just Amazon, but any business you're starting, if you could see the growth in the business and the growth within yourself and kind of match that up, man, and just focus on that. Don't focus on the money. And notice that, like, dude, when I started with Amazon, I started going to the gym. I started like cutting out a lot of toxic stuff in my life. It was like heaven sent. Amazon was literally like the best thing that ever happened to me, you know?
Until Amazon went up on all their fees and said, screw
No, but
everybody.
even at the end of the day, man, I'm like, I own a home because of Amazon. I'm not gonna say it's all them, but shit, we're 50-50 partners. That's how I look at it. You know, you put the work in,
You sure
they
it's
go get you the
50-50?
customers. You
You
know
sure
what I
it's
mean, though.
50-50?
Dude, you don't got to get the customers, man. That is a
That is
huge,
true. That
huge,
is true.
huge, huge thing, dude. Like
And listen,
people
that's why
underestimate
I've
that
been
shit.
messing with the Amazon influencer program. Oh man, bro. You want
You
to talk
been
about
putting
beast
makeup on?
mode?
No.
Bro. You know what's funny? Everybody thinks that influencer programs is like girls doing like beauty and makeup tutorials. Bro, I'm reviewing everything from light switches to toilet bowl cleaners to software programs to chairs, screws that are in my desk, my actual desk, the laminate that's on the desk, the paint that's on the wall, the monitor, the connecting to the monitor, like extra connectors, that like you can
Yeah,
review
anything.
anything. You can dissect it down, break it down like my Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch can get a review on the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch dock, the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, the Nintendo Switch power adapter, the Nintendo Switch let's say it's like this here, like a pro controller, like this thing here. But
Get you a
that's
gamer.
one product. You get 5 reviews. You just did different aspects of it. You know what I mean?
Now I got
But
a question though.
yeah.
So how do you make money from that? Because I offer this to my fiance, right? Because I'm like, I have like hundreds of SKUs in my warehouse. They all sell on Amazon. If I
Yep.
gave you one of each, you could make 300 fucking reviews.
Bro,
So like,
it
how
would
does
be
the
silly.
reward system work?
Let me just tell you this, right? So you make the video. It could just be a minute or two. It could be however long you want. You know what I mean? But it really only needs to be a minute or two. It's just you giving your opinion on why you like something. That's pretty much it. Why do I like this product? Well, I like this product because X, Y, and Z. And you post it, and Amazon will review it. And once they publish it, it goes onto the Amazon.com website. So it depending on how many people are already on what's called the carousel, depending on who's on that, your video could or could not be on that product listing. When somebody watches your video and buys the product, you make a commission. Each category has different commission rates. Home and garden, pet.
Hold on. So even if they don't click on your video, as long as they're on the carousel at the time,
So they have to click on
that's
your
what you're
video.
saying?
They got to click
Okay.
on your. They have to watch your video. But here's what I like about it: if they click on your video, whether they like the video or they don't like the video, it doesn't fucking matter
As long as
if
it
they
took
like it
some
or not.
attention, like
They could watch my video first, watch somebody
they're gonna
else's
love it.
video, buy the product, and I'm gonna get the commission. You know what I mean? So if you like the
Oh
video,
wow,
great.
okay.
If you don't like the video, I don't care if you don't like the video, because as long as you buy the product, I'm gonna make something.
Yeah.
Now, how they do split commissions and all that, I have no idea. I just review a ton of shit and I make my money. You know what I mean?
So you make money. So you're making money on here?
I'm making money on it. I'm making money on the influencer program, so much so that I've been dedicating a lot more time doing that than actually selling on Amazon.
Say no more, man. Say no
Like
more. I got my fiance on that shit.
I started, listen, when I first started my first month, I think I did like $130 in commission.
Dude, I would have been like, what?
Now we're doing
Shit.
thousands in commission.
Wow.
And those videos just keep reoccurring. They stay on the product.
So how do you pick which items you like? Is it stuff you're actually buying, or
There are
stuff around the house?
programs. So I started just reviewing every single item in my house. And obviously I didn't
You just scan it. It's like, oh, it's on Amazon. Like,
yep. But you have to see if it has a
are
carousel.
you having AI doing it, sir? No, just
Hell
kidding.
no.
It's like,
Hell
oh,
no.
I love this product. No, just kidding.
No, because you could do face videos, or you could do like faceless videos where you're just pointing. I shoot everything with my phone. You know what I mean? So everything with my phone. It's
Yeah.
4K, 60 frames per second, quality HD. Like, it's just crazy. When I first started, I was sitting in front of this camera, which is my Sony ZV-10. But then I was like, I don't want to sit in front of my desk every time I do a review, because I see people on there and like, maybe I want to do something in the kitchen. I don't want to bring the coffee maker in here and do a review. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what?
Sure.
Screw this. I'm just going to take my phone. I'm going to start 4K and everything. I did refrigerator, dishwasher, sink, faucets. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I've got over 730 videos so far on there. And
Man,
by the end of this year, and listen, this ain't even about me. This is about you. But by the end of this year, I want to have at least 1,500 items on there. I know somebody. I don't want to say any names. So I'm trying to get them on the podcast. That I know them personally. They did $137,000 in 9 months
off of influencer.
Yep.
Yo,
They had
no more.
They had about
That's the next
3,300 products. There's all different strategies that you can do. You could coffee maker. You could make like I could give you ideas on 4 different videos for the same coffee maker, and you could dominate all the videos. Like, there's so many different strategies that I've gotten into, and Reezy actually just talked about this at the conference in Miami. He was just talking. His whole presentation.
Oh wow,
was
he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, wow. I'm out of the hip with all that stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, and he kind of did a slideshow on the influencer program. So I was actually surprised, like, oh, okay, all right, Reese's on this, But yeah, no, that's cool,
something
man.
that I always saw, and I brought it up to my fiance. It's just something that I brought it up as an idea, and it just kind of died, which happens a lot around me. I'm like, hey, you know, I'll tell people, I'm like, oh, there's money here, man. I personally don't want to pursue it, but you know, there's money here, and it kind of go off a cliff.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
now that you say that, I might actually bring that up because,
Bro, it's
and
no
then
joke. You got people out here making tens of thousands of dollars a month doing reviews.
dude, my fiance's mother, right? Huge TikToker, man. Tens of thousands of followers. Like that's something that she could easily jump into and start making some bread, man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and she does that. She like people send her products to review and all that stuff. So
she should look into the TikTok shop, because you could do affiliate commission through them too with the same idea. You make videos for the TikTok shop like you would influencer. You just tag the product, and when people buy it, you make a commission. So if she has a big following already, then she could be talking about a product. She'll tag the product. There's a guy who does the influencer program on YouTube. I forget his name, but he started doing videos on the TikTok shop, and he made like 12 grand in his first month doing TikTok shop.
Man,
Like
let me
this,
make 12 grand on the first time doing
bro,
something.
I'm so sick and tired of these fucking fools out here talking about, oh, I don't know what to do. I can't make any money. I don't know what to do. Like, yo, you got people out here talking on an app like this, looking at us and say, hey, check out this. I love this, blah, blah, blah. And they're making 12K a month. And you're sitting there whining and crying.